Good morning everyone, this is Shailja Reddy. Today we are going to learn about describing from your third unit. In describing, you are going to learn about describing places, events and objects. So let us look into those things. Well, first of all, let us look into the definition of describing. What is describing? It's a portrait or depiction of something or giving a detailed account of something in words. Your ability to describe depends on several things. They are power of observation, so where you have to observe each and everything if you want to describe about the thing or event or place. Second one, after observing, you have to store all the things in your memory. Store all the images or whatever you have seen there in your memory. And the third one is ability to use appropriate vocabulary. You have to use appropriate vocabulary to describe about an event or thing or a place. So let us look into describing a place. A good descriptive writing about a place helps us to see the place even if we might not be able to go there. It does so through the use of powerful sensory images. A good description can create a positive or negative impression about the place. The starting point of a good description of a place is close observation. Pay attention to every minute aspect, where the place is, what the building or other structures look like, what are the star attraction, what makes the place special, what makes the place disgusting, etc. So, include visuals like what you see, auditory, what you hear, olfactory, what you smell, and gustatory, what you taste. Okay, so this is about describing a place. Here I have given you a sample example of describing about a event. So this about a place. This is a fair. The sound of the children riding on a Ferris wheel and screaming in excitement is what caught our attention. Attention first. As we all are still approaching the fairgrounds, we were just about buying our tickets and beginning to appreciate the riot of colors at the entrance with display boards, balloons, festoons, and banners, when a 10-foot man appeared at the gate to welcome us. Well, with his tall clown hat, he appeared much taller. He bent down a little from his slits to shake hands with us. Facing the entrance, at about a couple of feet, was the cotton candy whirling away and producing one of the most attractive eats at the fair. The stall had a long line of kids and adults impatiently waiting in line for their turn to feel the cotton candy quickly melt in their mouth, leaving a sweetness to enjoy until the next month. So this is about a fair. What are the key points here? It's a description about a fair which included image of sight. What are the images of sight you have seen in the earlier paragraph? It's riot of colors, balloons, festoons and banners. Then comes sounds. The sound of children riding on a Ferris wheel and screaming in excitement. Then comes taste. Feel the cotton candy quickly melt in their mouth, leaving sweetness to enjoy until the next month. So this is about describing an event. The next one is describing about a place. The next one is how to describe an event. Some events are so important, interesting, or inspiring that you may need to describe them to others. You may describe an event which is over or an event which happens regularly. The main aim of describing is just to delineating what happens or happened in a chronological sequence. It may also communicate the narrator's moral, cultural, and political perspective or serve as a reflection on human nature. The narrator may be a direct part of that experience and talk about it through the first person point of view. In academic context, the task usually requires you to describe an event of some significance from your personal life. Here, the key events to build your description. An essay, an easy way to construct a good description of an event is what? Clearly state which event you are talking about. Next is who. Name main people or participants in the event. Next one, where. Describe about the setting of the event, like why did it happen. Next, when. Give details of year, time of the event. When did the event has happened and at what time the event has started. Then explain about why. So explain the significance of the event. Why did that event happen? So for example, take the example of any annual day in your college. So what is the event about? So for example, your college day, annual day. Then name people who are participants in the event, who were the chief guest, etc., etc. Then where. Describe about the setting. Where was the event has been organized in your college, St. Peter's Engineering College, and the ground. And when. Give the details of the year and the time, in which year and what time it has happened. Then why. Explain the significance of the event. Why did that annual day happen in your college? Why did they celebrate annual day in your college? Next one is how to describe an object. When describing an object, we speak about the appearance, the function, and the usefulness of the object. We generally use the simple present, but if we are talking about things we have seen in the past, we use simple past. So things to be considered to describe an object. Mostly we focus on shapes, material, and texture. It's like, is the material glass, wood, stone, or iron, or metal, etc. Is the texture rough, smooth, grainy, etc. Is the surface glossy, opaque, transparent, etc. Or is the shape round, flat, angular, etc. What is the color of the object? It's like white, black, red, green, yellow, etc., etc. Then what are the uses of that object? For example, if I'm talking about a mobile phone, what are the uses of that mobile phone? So you have to you have to consider all these points when you describe about a thing. So let me give you an example of describing an oven. What is an oven? An oven is a device used for baking, grilling, and heating food. We can use it for baking cakes, toasting bread, grilling sandwiches, and so on. It is an electric device. It generally has a see-through glass door to view the food being baked or grilled. There are heat elements at the top and bottom. They are controlled by the thermostat to provide uniform temperature inside the oven. There is a wire grill inside the oven. Sometimes a crumb tray is also provided to catch the crumbs or drippings that might fall while baking or grilling. The glass door is often a drop-down front door which gives you easy access to the interior of the oven. On the outside of the device, there is a knob for temperature control, heater indication, lights, and a timer. So this is about describing about a oven, where you use like the oven has it, there is, etc., etc. When describing an object, we speak about the appearance, the parts, the functions, the usefulness of the object. So this is about describing things, where we have learned about describing a place, okay, describing and I have given you an example, and then you have learned about describing an event. Then the key points on how to describe an event. Remember what, who, where, when, why are the important key elements of describing an event. Then how to describe an object. Then things to be considered to describe an object. Thank you so much. This is about describing things. Hope you understood this one. Thank you, and I'll come back with another topic.